Hi everyone, I'm Noreen Zarell, and some of you may have recognized me as the Cake Lady. And now I'm going to do a couple of new items for you, only they're not cake related. Nutmeg TV is doing a wonderful fundraiser with fruit, oranges and grapefruits. So I bring to you today a couple of great recipes using oranges and grapefruits, and we're going to do them. First, we're going to do an orange pumpkin pie. I have all my ingredients already laid out, and as I go along, I will let you know what we are using. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take 3 eggs, and I have them here in our bowl. And to the 3 eggs, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of grated oranges, fresh oranges, fresh from Florida. So we'll put that into our bowl. And we'll just kind of like break the eggs up a little bit so that they're beaten up just a little bit. And get that mixed a little. Okay, and added to that, we want to put in a 1/2 cup of sugar. There we go. And we'll give that a stir. Now, for pumpkin pie, sometimes you can buy pumpkin that already has spices in it, but you don't want to do that this time. What we want to do is have just plain pumpkin. We're going to be adding our spices, which I have right here. And then here I have a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So we'll put that in. Stir that in so that they all get mixed well. Oh, did I mention your oven has to be on 400. A lot of times with a pumpkin pie, you would put it on at 400 or 375 for the first 15 minutes, and then you would drop the temperature down to 350. However, with this recipe, you're going to keep it on 400 for between 55 and 60 minutes. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now we're going to put in our pumpkin, which is just plain pumpkin. We'll get that in there. And this is really a great recipe, and just in time for the holidays to change it up just a little bit. It's the time of year when everybody wants pumpkin pie. But this particular recipe is very, very good. Just a little bit of a different taste. And it really makes it. Fresh orange juice in it really makes it too. Get this all mixed, and now we get to put in our fresh orange juice. We have a 1/2 cup of fresh orange juice, which we're putting in now. And we'll give that a little mix. And the last ingredient in this pie is light cream. 1 cup of light cream. Let's get this mixed around a bit first before we put the cream in. Make sure all our lumps are out. And now we'll put in our cream. It's a very rich recipe, but it really is great for the holidays when everyone's expecting, oh, pumpkin pie, and you give them something a little bit different. That wonderful orange taste in with the pumpkin, and the cream just makes it a little bit moister. It's just really, really great. So I've got a prepared pie crust already, and it's one of the ones out of the freezer. It comes in an aluminum pan or pie pan. What I like to do, instead of just putting it in the oven like that, is I like to put it in a container, a Pyrex type of container, which is a little bit heavier, because this does tend to be a little bit of a heavy pie, and it seems to cook a lot nicer. So if you have one of those Pyrex containers, this is a good time to use it. Well, it looks like a great consistency, and it looks like we're ready to pour it into our pie crust, and into the oven it will go. So let's get it right into here. Nice and smooth. And it's going to go into the oven for approximately 55 to 60 minutes. All right, so our oven has been preheated. It's at 400 degrees, and we're going to put it in our oven now to bake for 55 to 60 minutes. You want to bake it until the center is just firm. No more wiggles. And in it goes. Okay, so we have our dessert pie in the oven for an hour. So now let's do something different. Let's make some orange rice. Everybody likes rice, including kids. So let's change it up a little bit and throw in some orange juice with it and some oranges to garnish after. And it will really be something different. Just think of it with a piece of chicken on the side. It would really be delicious. So let's start off with a tablespoon of butter. I'm using a quick rice, and I'm doing 1 cup of the rice and 1 cup of the orange juice. I'm going to put the orange juice, using it instead of water, in the pot, and we'll have that come to a boil. And when it does, then we're going to put in 1 cup of rice and give it a couple of stirs and put the cover on and let it sit. And it will be really, really good. It has a different taste, something that is out of the ordinary, and it's great. You've got kids, I know I did, that were very finicky in their foods and didn't want to eat certain kinds of foods, but this is a great way to introduce fruit, oranges especially, which are so good for them with the vitamin C, to them, and they're probably going to say, "What did you do to this? It tastes so great. What did you put in here?" And it's a good way to get them used to different types of things, but it really is a big difference. So this is almost ready to start boiling. I'm going to just put the rice in and give it a stir, and we'll keep it on for a little bit. And then we'll just let that sit. And we'll garnish it after with whole pieces of orange on a plate. Okay. Put the cover on. And our rice is cooking. So now our rice is cooking, and let's do a project that the kids would really get into and enjoy. We're going to make a fruit turkey. And we start off with a pear. I've cut the pear in half. And you want to place it towards the bottom. This is the body of the turkey. And to that, we are going to be adding grapefruit slices, orange slices, and apple slices. So the kids will have a really great time putting this together, but probably they'll have a better time pulling it apart and eating it. It'll be a lot of fun. So let's get started. We have a pear for the body, and I'm going to take and put a couple of holes up towards the top, and we're going to put raisins there for eyes. So you want to just put just enough of a hole so that the raisin will sit in it and not fall off. Let's see if I put a deep enough hole or not. Yeah, I guess that'll probably be okay. Sometimes raisins just don't want to stay, but looks like these will be all right. Okay, we want to have a lot of room up here for all the turkey feathers, and that's where the rest of the fruit is coming in. And on the side of a turkey's nose has that little gibble, whatever they call it. So in this case, I've got a half-piece broken walnut. So I'm going to put just a little slit in there and see if that's going to work. Well, so far so good. Okay. And he has to have feet. So what I did for feet is when I cut up the orange slices, I took the orange peel off and I made a couple of feet. So he has feet on the bottom, just like that, little turkey feet. Okay, so the first thing you want to do on the bottom is put the apple slices. And you put the larger piece on the inside. No, I probably should have had a little bit wider platter, but that's okay, this will do. And on top of that, we're going to put, let's put the grapefruit. One there, we'll put a grapefruit there, and the orange on top. Okay, now we'll put another apple, wide side on the inside, and you just kind of layer it like that till you make it up to the top. And some more orange. He's almost done. I thought he would take longer to make, but it goes really quickly. And then we have the apple again for the big ones, like that. And maybe just do orange. I think he's done. Don't know if you can see him or not, but this is our turkey. Kids will have fun making it, and hopefully they'll have a great time eating it after. So our turkey is done. So we've done something for dinner, something for dessert, and we've done something for the kids, all with oranges and grapefruit, which are fantastic for vitamin C and would really be great this time of year, especially in the wintertime. Coming direct from Florida, be a great fundraiser for Nutmeg TV. And these are a couple of great ideas to do with the fruit. Our rice is almost done, so we're going to plate the rice. I'm going to put our turkey over, and we'll get our rice out. And we'll garnish our rice. Oh, it smells wonderful. Really does smell wonderful. What a great addition to some plain rice for a change. So let's get some out. And we'll garnish this with some oranges on the side. Have a piece of chicken on the side of that. What a great meal that would make. There is our orange rice. And our pie is almost done. We have to garnish that too. So let me get the pie out. And we garnish with whipped cream. Give it a shake. And I think I have some more. I do. Garnish of orange to put on top. You can put whipped cream any way you like on your pie. I tend to just put it around because sometimes not everybody likes whipped cream. And then again, you always have some people that are watching their waist. So this way here. And we'll garnish with a little bit, just like this, with our orange. And there you go. There you have 3 wonderful different types of meals using oranges and grapefruit. So there's our pie, there's our turkey, and our rice. Hope you enjoy these recipes. They are easy, and if you need the actual recipes, I'll be very happy to share them with you. You can reach me here at Nutmeg TV, and hopefully you'll enjoy oranges and grapefruit along with all of us here at Nutmeg TV. Thanks. Happy cooking.